Greetings, punks, goths and metalheads, herberts, herbetters, Martians and subterranean folk and cosmic groovers. How are you all doing? My name's John and welcome aboard. Well, today I'm just going for a little local walk. Keeps threatening to rain, so don't want to go too far out. So I'm walking along this old 18th century coach road, which is really nice. Some of you will have seen me walk down there before, but I'm also going to head up to Hough Hill trig point, and it's a very little known trig point and hill. I've only been up there once before, so I'm going to have another look today. So should we get going? Yeah! So this is the old cobbled 18th century coach road that we're walking along today. We're going to take a detour in a minute to go up to Hough Hill, then we'll come back down onto here. So the detour, if I remember rightly, is just off to the side here. So we're just doing a little climb up this little narrow track at the moment. I can't actually remember how much climbing there is on this hill. It's been a while since I've been up here. I don't think it's that much. So the weather's just changing a bit today after that heat wave we've been in for about a week. I think we're really getting to the end of summer now. Don't think there'll be any more heat waves, but you never know. A lot cooler. Now I do distinctively remember going through this little tree line here. I think it carries on for a while, then it turns to the right and it goes straight up. So I've been having a problem with my feet the last week or so. Really hurting me. I got some new boots and I thought it was them. But it turns out it wasn't. What it was, at the same time I got the new pair of boots, I got a load of socks. Now these socks are a little bit too small for me. They're like size 11, I'm size 12. And they're shorter than the socks I usually wear. So they come up a bit shorter and they're tighter, and it was actually the socks. So beware that. Beware of getting socks that are a bit too small. It can really hurt. Like I say, I thought it was a new boots and it wasn't. As soon as I've put longer socks on, absolutely fine. You live and learn, don't you? Right, if I remember rightly, it's just pretty much over this barbed wire and straight up. The only thing about this Hough Hill trig point, there's not many access points, and yeah, I don't think you're really supposed to visit it. But I think the farmers whose fields it in sort of tolerate it. But saying that, it is like a trig point, which you would imagine is in a public land, but I don't know on this one. Right, I can actually see the top of the trig point, so not bad at all as climbs go. But saying that, I have been climbing up a bit from Staley Bridge. But the trig point is in sight. So here we go, guys. Trig point coming up. So like I was saying, it really is an unknown trig point up here really. It's right next to a covered reservoir, which looks like some kind of nuclear bunker. I'll try and send my drone up, it's very windy though.
10 meters. Droney. 3, 2, 1.
As the shadows lay, the daylight away, so cold, with a whisper of darkness and sorrow on the fold, where the echoes live in silence beneath dark.
Right, it's very windy up here at the moment. I'm not doing very well with the drone, so I'm going to head off back down and get back onto the old 18th century road.
As the shadows lay, the daylight away, sugar's all fear was by removed now will underneath the hood of this haunted garden.
So I'm back down on the coach road now. So I'm gonna imagine what it was like 200 or 300 years ago when people were using this, and imagine what sort of people used it. I mean, obviously the richer people would be using coaches or horses. I imagine most of the people will just simply be walking along it as I am now. I often think about things like that when I'm walking through historic places, think about what it was like in the past. It's almost like a bit of a meditation. Yeah.
As the shadows lay, the daylight away, so cold, with a whisper of darkness and sorrow on the phone, where the echoes live in silence is dark. I stand on the edge where the lost dreams shroud. This is the end of the sun's parade. In twilight's breath I've lost my claim, where the fading war turns to sugars all fear was by removed now will.
So I've not actually been on this walk for quite a while. I used to come here very often. It was part of my walking routine for, you know, physical and mental well-being. But I don't know, just not been up here for a while, but it's really nice at the moment, this leafy section I'm in. The sort of wooded area and the old ancient road, it's really cool. I'd actually describe this as a really sort of gothic walk, it's a sort of 18th century history. Bit gloomy with the woods, it's cool. The only thing is, I don't think the people of this Hough Hill area are that attuned or acclimatised to goths. I've had a few people give me strange looks today, which is unusual these days, but it might just be a Hough Hill folks thing. But to be fair, I was just talking to another person out walking a dog, and she was really friendly, so, you know, it swings and roundabouts. So as you would have seen in this video, there is still some sections that are really nice with the old cobblestones. A lot of it is wrecked, especially the far end. Apparently it was at one point before it was blocked off, there used to be 4x4s coming along you know, as a hobbyist, and apparently they wrecked it. I mean, not deliberately, but, you know, obviously it was built for horse and cart, so, you know, the vehicles churned it all up. Not that I think they would have done it deliberate, but yeah, apparently it was in even nicer condition. But as I've said in the past, when walking this little road, imagine at night time, it was terrifying back in the day. You've got highwaymen and robbers. You've not got the powerful torches that we have nowadays either. You've got like lanterns. So I still would like to do this at night time. Maybe with a few other people with some kind of lanterns, either traditional ones, but probably a bit safer to go for electric low powered lanterns and walk it, see what it's like with just, you know, a little bit of light. Obviously you'd have to watch your feet a bit, but that might be a nice one to do at Halloween. And we could end, we started off at the Wagon and Horses, and we could end it there as well. But yeah, that would be cool.
As the shadows lay, the daylight away, so cold, with a whisper of darkness and sorrow on the phone, where the echoes live in silence.
So I noticed that I've got quite a few new subscribers recently, so cheers guys, really means a lot. And if you haven't subscribed yet, if you enjoyed this video or any of my others, please give us a like and a subscribe. Really helps grow the channel. So I'm going to wrap this video up in a moment. It was only a short one today really, but good to get out, stretch your legs and chill out. And it is a really nice chilled out walk, this one. Like I say, it feels like a very gothic walk. But anyway, until the next time, don't forget Be different, stay weird, and stay free. Bye.